What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxer coming back at y'all with another one, man. So what we have here is a dumbass call out by Eubank Jr. calling out Terence Crawford. And first of all, let me state this right here. I don't believe that this is real because, both of them share Bomac as a trainer. Well, I don't know if Eubank is permanently made Bomac his trainer, but I know that he has. He's worked with Bomac in his last fight or whatnot. I don't know what the issue is with I don't know what the issue is with him and with him and Roy Jones, but he has worked with Bomac in his last fight and to avenge his loss against Liam Smith or whatnot. So anyways, you got Chris Eubank on his verified Instagram account. He calls out, Liam Smith. And I'm sorry, not Liam Smith, Terence Crawford. And I just think that this is just a ridiculous thing. First of all, let me just state this right here, bro. I have to say this here. Out of all of the fighters who have came in the game after their legendary fathers, the only one that I respect, the only one that I actually feel like took his career serious, is Tim Tszyu. Now I'm not talking about and when the fighters I'm talking about that came in after their legendary fighters, I'm not talking about Floyd Mayweather coming in after Floyd Mayweather Sr. I'm talking about Chris Eubank Jr. coming in after Chris Eubank Sr. Conor Benn coming in after Nigel Benn. Now Conor Benn still has a chance to impress me, bro. Like he still has a chance to show me that he really cares about his career. I just don't like him calling out Tank Davis. Granted, I understand that Tank Davis has been making remarks about him, but I just don't like them going back and forth. Like, dude, you haven't even received a belt at 147. Why are you trying to fight guys outside of your weight class or whatnot? I'll get on that part later. But so Conor Benn still has a chance to prove himself. But you got guys like Chavez Jr. coming in after his legendary father, Chavez Sr., Tommy Morrison's son, Evander Holyfield's son. Of all the guys, I feel like Tim Tszyu is the only person or the only son that actually came into the game and is taking his legacy serious. And I gotta respect Tim Tszyu off of that, bro. I really do, man. I gotta respect Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu is the only one that wants to smoke with all these guys, and he's literally coming in like the way Tim Tszyu came in. Tim Tszyu didn't use his. I don't feel like Tim Tszyu had to use Costa Tszyu's name for leverage, bro. Tim Tszyu's coming in and paving his own career, and I respect the hell out of Tim Tszyu for that. So let me give a major shout out to Tim Tszyu. I know I gave Tim Tszyu a hard time in the past because I am still a Jermell Charlo fan, but I gotta respect the hell out of Tim Tszyu, bro. At least Tim Tszyu's making a name for himself. But these other fighters, bro, Chris Eubank. First and foremost, let me ask this: what the hell is Chris Eubank's infatuation with fighting welterweights, bro? He called out Amir Khan, he called out Kell Brook, he called out Conor Benn. Now, granted, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. The Conor Benn fight, I understand. I understand why they had to make that fight because that's too much money to be leaving on the table, bro. With Conor Benn and Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank Sr. They have one of the biggest rivalries in UK boxing history. So their sons coming out the box, that's just a lot of money to be made there. So I can understand that. I can completely understand why they would be, why he would be wanting to fight with Conor Benn. But you know what I'm saying, calling out, now calling out Terence Crawford, bro, I just think that this is the dumbest thing ever, bro. I don't care to I don't Crawford gets nothing out of moving up to fight Chris Eubanks Jr. Chris Eubank, I don't even think this man has ever been a world champion, bro. But matter of fact, let's look at his resume, bro. Let's just look at his resume real quick. So I'm on his page right now, or his box rec. I'm sorry. He has the record of 33-3 with 24 knockouts. Not a bad record, right? In the middleweight division, right? His last fight was against Liam Smith, a career super welterweight, right? He avenged his loss, right? The fight before that was against Liam Williams. I don't know, like the UK, y'all got a lot of Liams. It's like I guess Liam in the UK is like Chris in America, right? But if I'm not mistaken, isn't Liam a career super welterweight? Liam no, he did fight Demetrius Andrade. So whatever. It's still not a big name though. Matt Korobov, who indeed was a very good fighter. I can't knock Matt Korobov, but I feel like Matt Korobov was finna win that fight before Chris Eubank, before he had hurt himself, bro. He was catching Chris Eubank too. And I picked Matt Korobov to win that fight before they even fought. But he did fight James DeGale. You gotta give him credit for that. He fought, let me see, Gary O'Sullivan. None of these are big names though. None of these are A-level fighters. I mean, James DeGale, he was a good name, but whatever, bro. George Groves, he lost to George Groves. He fought an old Arthur Abraham. He fought Abney Yildirim. Like, so, and now that I'm thinking about it, has this man even won a legitimate title? He lost to Billy Ho Saunders. Let me see. Has he even won a legitimate title? I don't even think he's won a legitimate title, bro. He had the IBO belt at. Oh my goodness, man. He had the IBO. What the freak is an IBO belt at super middleweight? So that's not even a legitimate title. Damn, I don't know why I thought he was a champion, but like a world champion before, but I guess I was wrong. Wow. Yup. Yeah, he's never won a legitimate title. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you know, at one point, back in like 2000, it looked like back in like 2000 and maybe 16, 17, 18, like, even 19, yeah, bro. At one point, it looked like he was serious about a career, like, you know. But now it just seems like he just only is in it for the big payday, and he has not solidified himself at all, bro. Like, he hasn't solidified himself at all, bro. That's why I can't, honestly, bro. I don't really, like, I don't care for dude, bro. Like, he really needs to retire. I know at one point when he was with the PBC, he was trying to call out Jamal Charlo, right? And I don't know what happened with that fight with Jamal Charlo. Like, I don't know if I know he had signed with the PBC at one moment, but I don't know. Like, I thought that him and Charlo was going to after Charlo beat Sergey Derevyanchenko, I thought that him and Chris Eubank would fight next. But Chris Eubank ended up leaving the PBC. I don't know what happened with that. But, bro, it's just like, even with that, it's just like, bro, like, back then, at least he was actually trying to make a fight, you know, like with top guys or whatnot. But it's just like now, bro, like, bro, he's look at like guys that he's calling. Like, his last fight was against a super welterweight, bro. Like, man, Chris Eubank, that dude just doing some clown stuff, bro. Like, I can't. That's why I'm not really a big fan of fighters coming in after their their legendary fathers. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it just don't seem like you'll have high hopes for him. Well, the fan, I don't have high hopes for him anymore. But a lot of people have high hopes for him just for them to come in and disappoint, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, I mean, disappointment only comes with expectations. So if I'm not expecting nothing, you can't disappoint me, right? So I don't expect nothing from these guys except for Tim Tszyu, who is the one I respect the most by far, and it's not even close because, again, like I said, at least he's trying to make a name for himself, and you could tell he wants the hard fights and everything. So Tim Tszyu, I salute you. The rest of these guys, bro, I don't look at them as, I don't take them serious. I don't think they're legitimate, bro. Maybe I'm wrong for that, but I feel like they haven't proved me otherwise, bro. Conor Ben, like I said, he still has a chance, bro. Like, I think Conor Ben still has a chance to solidify himself and prove me wrong, but I don't know, bro. You know, I just don't know, man. It ain't been too many, man. I can't even, man. Whatever, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?